A little girl says to a woman, "Hello, are you my dad's wife?" The woman looks surprised and says, "Your dad? No, sweet girl, you must be mistaken. My husband has no children. Maybe you came to the wrong house." The woman starts to close the door, but the girl quickly says, "No, please. Look, that's my dad. Please tell him his daughter is here." When the woman sees the photo in the girl's hand, she gets shocked and whispers, "No, this can't be true." She runs to her fiance's room and says, "There's a little girl outside saying you're her father." Her fiance looks confused and worried. Just then, the girl walks inside. The man softly says, "My fiance says you're calling yourself my daughter, but that's impossible." "I don't have any children," the little girl replies. "No, it's not a mistake. My mom said you are my dad. You met her at the clinic. Look at this picture." The man looks at the photo, shocked. "Oh my God, she never told me this. I need to talk to her." His fiance gets angry and says, "What? So this could really be your daughter?" The man says firmly, "Stop shouting. You're scaring the child." Then he turns to the girl and says gently, "Come here, sweetie. What's your name?" The girl tells him her name. The man says, "Okay, I need to talk to your mom." The girl replies, "No, Papa. Mom left a letter for you." He opens the letter. It says, "This is your daughter. Please take care of her." His fiance gets furious. "Throw her out of this house right now." But the man says, "Wait, she's not going anywhere. We must find out the truth first." The fiance yells, "I didn't come here to play family. I'm leaving." She storms out of the house. Days pass. One morning, the girl wakes her dad up and says, "Papa, I'm hungry. There's nothing in the fridge." He brings chips for her. The girl says, "That's not healthy." The man laughs and asks, "Then what do you like to eat?" She smiles. "Juice, eggs, and fruits." They cook breakfast together. Slowly, they become close, like a real father and daughter. The man feels alive again. A few days later, his fiance returns and says sarcastically, "Still pretending to be a father?" He replies angrily, "What are you doing here?" She says, "What do you mean? I'm your fiancé. You disappeared for a week, so I came to see you." The man says, "Sorry, I've been spending time with my daughter after so many years. If you really love me, you'll accept her too." She snaps, "Oh, please. You know we agreed never to have kids. Why this father act now?" The man says calmly, "Then our engagement is over." She gasps, "What? You're breaking up because of this child?" He says coldly, "You don't have the right to question me anymore. Go." Then he tells his daughter, "Sweetheart, go to your room." And to the woman, "Don't ever come back." She storms off in anger. Later, she secretly finds the girl's school bag and sees her mother's number. She calls, "Hello, are you Diana? This is Shiomara. I need to talk about your daughter." After some time, the man comes out and sees both women standing there, his ex-girlfriend and his fiancée. The little girl also comes out. The mother says, "What are you doing here?" The man replies, "Didn't you send her to me?" The fiancé says, "No, her mom didn't know anything. She came here by herself using her mom's things." The girl says softly, "Papa, I just wanted to see you. Mom is always busy." The man turns to his ex angrily. "Why didn't you ever tell me?" She answers, "Why should I? You left us. You didn't even answer my calls. I decided to raise her alone." The man says, "I'm her father. I missed her whole childhood." "Not anymore." She replies, "It's too late. I'm both her mom and dad now. Come on, sweetheart, let's go." The man says firmly, "No, she's staying. And you, don't leave. We need to talk." The fiancé yells, "You're crazy. I'm leaving." The man says, "Good. I don't want to marry you." She walks out. Later, the man tells his ex, "I'm sorry. I was selfish before, but now I understand. True happiness is being a father." At last, he finds his family again.